Oh yeah, we beat a rival. And look at all this research. I'm gonna get all these upgrades and they're really gonna make a difference in the next game. But it's good that we managed to take out the project base and kill more Alliance soldiers than the Reapers and Geth have managed to accomplish in the past several years. Does anyone ever think about that? I mean, seriously. There's so many Alliance personnel on that asteroid, and then Shepard just mows them all down. Oh well. I actually like the last part of Arrival. The activate the project and escape part. It's kind of fun to play. The rest of it, I don't really enjoy quite as much. But it's pretty fun at the end there.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Thanks, Kelly. Well, guess there's nothing. Better delete that message before Miranda sees it. Oh, let's go research our upgrades. Since we have nothing to use them on, we might as well get them. Yeah, SMG extra rounds. Look at that. I have like over 100,000 iridium because there's an overabundance of that stuff. Metagel 5. Yeah, we skipped a couple of those, that's why we're only at 5. And we didn't use any Metagel in the game, so that's good. We really didn't even need to get up to 5 since we didn't use the upgrades that are unlocked either. Well, actually we did use one Metagel when we fixed Wilson's stupid leg, that bastard. Heavy skin weave. That's so Marauder Shields doesn't kill us, like I said. Heavy weapon ammo. Why not? I'm not gonna get the other heavy weapons. So, what I was planning to do was do a few little addendums after this and maybe come up with a few build orders for the other classes, and then I might do a mission, a little mission for every class. Might need some suggestions for those though, like what anybody might want to see. I don't know. I meant to do this little epilogue video right after I did Arrival, but I got busy. And then there's a big gap actually. Thought about not releasing Arrival until after I put this one up, but stuff happens. This isn't going to be too long, but one of the things I want to do is show an alternative Claymore build that I've been talking about. I know some people will be happy to see a spec like this because they've also been suggesting it. But anyway, you can't reload the Claymore under Adrenaline Rush. Same goes with, well, the same goes for basically any weapon, but the single shot weapons are the only one where it's a big deal. So Widow and Claymore, it's a little better to go heightened most of the time. If you're having trouble getting around and taking too much health damage, then you might want Harden. That's why I took Harden, in case I drank way too much and needed a big buffer. That was my logic there. But anyway, the other thing is that with the single shot weapons on Soldier, well, especially the Claymore, if you're trying to play at close range, you're almost better served using your bonus powers. Bonus power is your spammable power instead of Adrenaline Rush. And Flashbang, that would have been true, especially on Arrival, but even on the other missions. So a slightly more min-max Soldier than I was running would be improve Flashbang here, get heightened here, and it doesn't say above 1.4x damage multiplier. Well, it's not exactly a multiplier, it's actually a 140% bonus. And we're going Commando again. Shock Trooper has a little bit of synergy with Hardened Adrenaline Rush, but really by the time you can level up Adrenaline Rush and Passive and get Inferno, then you're far enough in the game, you got enough damage protection and upgrades, you don't really need all the extra health, and more damage is always good, so. And then for just a generalized Claymore build, I would just stick with Squad Disruptor, just because you have to invest in Disruptor anyway to get Inferno. And then you can put a pity point in Cryo. You can't max your bonus, passive, Inferno, and Adrenaline Rush plus get max Cryo ammo, so if you want squad cryo ammo, what we're going to want to do is probably either drop the last rank of Adrenaline Rush, or you could drop even the last rank of Inferno and just run the squad cryo on the Husk Rush missions. There isn't a huge difference between the cryo and Inferno on the Claymore on those missions. I liked Inferno on IFF a little bit better just for bonus damage to the Scions. If you're running something more like the for whatever reason you decide to run like Scimitar or something, Cryo's probably slightly better against Husks. Most of the lower damage ones, because with the Claymore either way it's like 2 shots to kill the Husks most of the time. But this is just a little bit more optimal build. I thought pretty hard about running this for a rifle, but I decided to just stick with what I had. So that's that. I talked about bonus powers way back when, at the beginning of this. The beginning of this little series. I don't know that there's much I can add. There aren't hardly any that I would actually even run on Soldier. And Soldier can get away with no bonus power whatsoever, if you want. But, just again, AP ammo, I've done some runs with just AP ammo. Get up to Tungsten, it's not horrible. It has absolutely no CC though, and your damage bonus isn't huge, but it shoots yellow bullets, so that's impressive. Barrier is horrible on Soldier. Slam's pretty good, actually. 1 point wonder power. You're not really a soldier anymore, since you have a biotic power, but what can you do? Fortification, GSB, no, don't take that. Reeve's actually probably one of the best bonus powers for any class, and it's really good on Soldier. Especially with the Revenant, really. Everything's great with the Revenant. And it's not too bad with the Claymore. I did Reef Soldier a long time ago. Claymore 1 wasn't when I was very good with the Claymore. The Revenant one came out a little bit better. But Reeve's great for spamming. When you have like Inferno ammo and a decent weapon. So it's great on Soldier. Health bonus. And energy drain's somewhat similar situation to Reeve. Or playstyle to Reeve. You spam it all over the place. I talked about that before, so it's not bad. You're not a soldier anymore either, since you have a tech power, but Dominate is really, I don't think it has much of a place on Soldier. Neural Shock's pretty good. 1 point wonder again. It would help you a little bit more early game than later game though. It's not really something that you're gonna get a lot of mileage out of spamming. I like it on Infiltrator the best. Shredder is horrible. Warp ammo doesn't really matter on Soldier. Inferno Grenade, I guess, if you have no better idea. Flashbang, we've seen that. I could have used that a lot more throughout the game. Well, I guess I used it a lot anyway, even though I said I wasn't going to use it at the beginning. But it would have made more sense to level it up to improve faster. And then Stasis is also an excellent power on any class. Mainly because of the glitch. So that's kind of that. Overall, I guess I'm happy that I took the Claymore, but Revenant's pretty fun too. I don't like the Widow on Soldier. I like it a lot more on Infiltrator. And even then, on Infiltrator, Shotgun Infiltrator with the Viper is pretty fun too. Kind of like a agent or whatever you want to call him. So, not much to say. I'm gonna do Object Row with the Sentinel, just because I think tech armor is hilarious in that encounter. Then I don't know. Put up some build orders for the other characters, and y'all can recommend some missions for them maybe. Yep. It's so sad that it's over, more or less. So, Joker, what's going on?
EDI, we have a green light on that switchover?
Edie's giving him the cold shoulder. He must have said something about how the repairs made her look fat. Since we've beaten every...
messages for you, Commander.
Oh, okay, thanks, Kelly. Might as well go up to the captain's cabin and relax. Got the music going. Kelly's taking good care of my fish. Ooh, invite Miranda up. Whatever will we do now? Obviously, it's important to include something like this in the game. Shepard's got quite the intense stare going there. And then, I don't know... Miranda must be cold because she's shivering or something. Anyway, I'll try to get to that other stuff. Some of it this weekend, maybe. So, that is all for now.